Micah Frankel, joined by Josiah Reyes. We're talking about Southwest MMA Series 29 on September 28th. We're going to be making a pro debut. So, how awesome is that for you?
I mean, it's been a beautiful journey so far. The amateur life has been cool. Just been like learning every single month pretty much. It's like something new to learn every week, I think. I'm just such a huge fan of the game, man. Like, I was just telling some of my friends and family, I went to college to teach music actually, and I just never really felt like anything clicked in terms of like just doing all the schoolwork, all the assignments. Like, I just never could follow through and just kind of struggled. It's like pulling teeth basically. And lately, studying like MMA and martial arts, jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, Muay Thai, it's like I've never felt like so excited to just immerse myself in something, study something. It's been great. I feel like all of my energy is finally like focused on something and it feels right, Like, it doesn't feel like work or anything.
When did this martial arts journey begin?
So I always tell people I got tough because I had like two older brothers, 5 years older than me and 10 years older than me, and they're both coming out to watch this fight, so I'm pretty pumped about that. But I had to fight them off, fend them off growing up, and then I always try to like be at the same level as my older brother Jason, who's like 5 years older than me, so I always try to match him and everything, and of course I wasn't, so I try to fight him and just never ended well for me, but I got super tough from it, and like when I went with my own friends, just like grappling, whatever, I did good, rear naked chokes, and then years later, finally like 25 years old, I got dragged into jiu-jitsu, and I fell in love with it right away.
Wait, got dragged?
Yeah, so I didn't want to go. It's just like, it's hard to get me to try something new, and my friend Rachel, she's actually flying out to see the fight as well, and she's like, just come on, come try it, you'll like it, and I was like, no, I'll do it next week, come on, come try it, and dragged me in Silver City. We just had this little club. It's like a handful of people doing jiu-jitsu under our professor Kelly, and then Hari was a blue belt, and it's just a small group, and I fell in love with it right away, and unfortunately that professor passed away shortly after that, our black belt, and then Hari, who was over us, our blue belt, he moved away, and then our other blue belt, Seth, also moved away, so I was like the last one there was like a 3-stripe white belt, so I kind of took over our little club for the next few years, just watched a bunch of Marcelo Garcia videos, and then Pitbull Albuquerque kind of took us under the wing and adopted us, and I got promoted to blue belt through them, and they were amazing for us, and then they kind of separated, and then I moved up here to Santa Fe about 3 years ago, and I've been under the Gracie Baja school ever since.
And you get around, not just Gracie Baja. I heard you had a plethora of different gyms.
Yeah, so of course, like Jess Martinez, he trains at Latrell's, Latrell and Reyes, and I think Jerome and Josh, so they've always gone there, and Jess used to invite me to go down there all the time, a couple of years ago. He'd be like, yo, I'm going to Latrell's later, do you want to come? I'm going Wednesdays, and I'd just be like, I can't, I can't, and then finally I'm like, where are you going to run these trails at? Because I thought he was saying we're going to go run the trails, we're going to go do the trails, so he's, well, no, the trails, it's a gym, so finally I started going into training with them, and that gym's, it's just right down the street, but it's like great environment, great gym, great coaches, great teammates, so that's been incredible to finally kind of get immersed in that gym. And then Santa Fe Atletico, they've been giving us our strength and conditioning, David Padilla, and me, Corey, and Jerome, and Josh actually is there as well coaching, and it's just been like the coolest experience ever, and finally getting strong, that was a missing component in my fight game, was like that strength and that conditioning, and I've had good technique, good patience, good fight IQ, but I never really had like that strength to go behind it, and so now he's got us doing like deadlifts and all this sport specific training, so I'm feeling strong for the first time, feeling extra conditioned, feeling good, man.
Where did MMA cross into the path? Because you laid out pretty well how you found jiu-jitsu, fell in love with that, got stable. When did it actually cross paths with getting into the cage and learning MMA?
So my dad would rent VHS of like, you know, UFC fights, and I was just a kid, you know, like 10 years old. I remember like renting Earthworm Jim for Sega Genesis, and I was like playing that, and I could hear him like watching fights, and I would like get bored of the game, and I'd go in there and just like, what is this? Like, it looks so crazy. It was Hoist Gracie, you know, with in his gi, like all bloody, and just I couldn't understand what was going on, but it looked pretty interesting, you know. I'd watch it, and then you know, I just grew up kind of always kind of watching UFC growing up, but never really into it. And then once I started doing jiu-jitsu, as I was watching more UFC fights, I'd be watching and I'd be like, why can't you get out of mount? Like, how hard can it be? Like, I can get out of mount, or like, why can't you sub him when you got him in mount? Like, I just take the arm, and then I'm like, I'm gonna have to go in there and try it for myself. And I asked my first jiu-jitsu professor at the time about striking, because he had also done Muay Thai, and he was like, take that and put it in your back pocket. Learn your jiu-jitsu first, and everything else will kind of fall into place. So that's what I did jiu-jitsu for a while, and then started doing like kickboxing in our church basement in Silver, where we trained. I learned how to fight basically in that church basement with a couple of random training partners down there. James, this big old heavyweight, he would put me in the corner in the bookshelf in the wall, and just yeah, it was quite a bit of wars there. So finally, I just wanted to test really my jiu-jitsu in the cage.
What do you think now about becoming a professional fighter here at the end of the month?
I mean, it's cool, man. I set this as a goal for myself like 2 years ago at a youth conference we did. I was doing a presentation on goal setting, and I did like a mind map, and I was like, I'm going to use me as an example. Jiu-jitsu's, you know, my thing. One of my goals is to have my first amateur fights at the end of this year. It was 2017, and then I want to have someday my eventual. I want to be a professional fighter someday, you know, and build like a nice little professional fight resume. So to actually have it come through is like, it's so cool, man, and it's a culmination of this past 3 years of being in Santa Fe, working this job at CYFD. It's just been like a life-changing event. That was my first 8 to 5 job, and it was like the first real professional job, and I've just learned and grew so much as a person from it. I'm thankful for the opportunity, and it's ending in 3 weeks. The grant I work for is over, and you know, my fight's in about 2 weeks, so it's like all these past 3 years of training, working, living in a new city for the first time in my life. It's all like culminating to an end, and the coolest part is my whole family's traveling to watch the fight. We haven't been together as a family in like 20 years probably. My mom up in Denver, my dad in Silver, my brother from Alabama and his family, and my other brother from Michigan and his family. We haven't been together in 20 years maybe, and we're all coming together, so it's like super, super cool.
And what's your thoughts about the matchup, taking on Jesse Tafoya here with the pro debut, somebody that's been around this regional scene for quite a while?
I've always been wondering when I would get like a shorter, stockier grappler, because I see the matchups on like UFC all the time, just like the different styles, the different body types. I'm kind of a longer, taller fighter, and I've had more longer or average body types in the past, so I've always been like, I wonder when I'm going to get my first kind of shorter, stockier grappler, you know? And you know, it's funny because I saw him when I was doing one of my amateur fights a long time ago. I was like, oh, that guy's probably 125er. I was like, he probably looks like he's a pro too, because he just seemed like he had like the cauliflower, and just, it's like, I wonder if I'll ever fight that guy someday whenever I ever have a pro fight. And it's just kind of interesting how that worked out. But yeah, I'm excited to finally test myself against like that shorter grappler style, you know. I knew the day would come, and I'm sure I'll have more shorter grappler fights, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited about it. Sounds like he's got great jiu-jitsu, so I'm excited to test my jiu-jitsu, to test my striking.
Right, sounds like he had just grappled one of your buddies.
Yeah, Jerome just had a match with him. Jerome's a great grappler, so it sounds like they had a pretty tough match against each other. I've been been working since my last fight. I had an injury, so I was kind of out for like a year. I hadn't had a fight for about a year. So I've just been training like a savage, you know, just immerse myself in the game, just falling in love with jiu-jitsu, with martial arts, with Muay Thai, like the culture of it, pretty much everything about it, man. I'm just like so in love with it, and I'm curious to see how much all of my training has, how much further it came.
You guys can find out what the fight will look like September 28th. Join us at Buffalo Thunder for Southwest MMA Series XXIX.
Can I thank a few?
Yeah, go for it.
Just want to give thanks to my gym, Santa Fe Fitness and Martial Arts, the coaches and trainers there, Angelo Sanchez, the Sanai Warrior, of course Josh Montoya, Thomas Plass, our jiu-jitsu professor, all of our coaches there. Jerome Rivera has been incredible helping coaching me. My teammates, you know, Corey, Juan, all the guys that have been in the gym getting us ready for this, and of course Latrell Reyes gym, all the guys there, and then Athletico, Santa Fe Athletico, and Superior Fitness. Just a big thanks, big shout out. Thanks for being part of this journey. It's been a beautiful thing so far. So come out, guys, come see that scrap.